And you. So man, what you been going? What you been on, man?
Not too much, I watched a couple podcasts, watched JJ Redick and everything, and I'm ready for today.
Well, okay, that dude, Jay Reddick, he too player friendly to me, bro. I
No,
ain't gonna lie.
low key, I was thinking that when I listened to his stuff, when I was listening to it today, I was like, he always he don't take a firm stance, media wise. He always gonna
But
protect the players because he was a player. I mean, but
man, that don't mean nothing, bro. Be
it,
serious, man.
for if you're gonna be like unbiased and be unbiased, or like you gonna give your opinion, give your opinion. Don't try to hold back on it. So
Bro, man, I wish I would have, man. That dude, you know who Brian Windhorst is, right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Bro, this dude, man, I forgot what he said, look, Chris, bro. I was so mad, bro. He was like, this was when LeBron them got swept. He was like, that
Uh
was the
huh.
most competitive sweep I've ever seen. Like, I was like, bro, this dude was so nasty, bro.
Hey, he
And it's
gonna
like,
always try to make LeBron look good, no
you saw
matter what.
Bruce Sard, all them niggas, man.
Hey, Bruce Star said some crazy stuff, man.
What do you say?
You heard what he said about Dirk? He said Dirk is overrated.
When he say that?
Oh, he said that on like first things first. He said Dirk's overrated. He said he don't even got him above Barkley or KG or I mean some other people. Malone. He's like, yeah, Dirk not
He
ahead,
said
none of that.
Wade too.
Yeah, way too. So he was talking crazy.
I
And then he
mean,
tried to
shit.
like, was it him talking about like? Of course, we know like Wade didn't have as long as a peak or prime as most, but he still got a lot done in the time he did. Like, was that his best or healthiest? Is that him who was saying that? Like his reasoning for why he had him ahead of Dirk?
I
Something like
mean,
that. And he said the 3 rings, but
I can't say nothing about it, but then I can because it's like he beat Dirk that first time, but then Dirk beat him and LeBron that second time. So it was like they
Wade came
split.
in second year and did that though against a prime Dirk. We can argue that that wasn't even the best wage, and he went out there and done. I mean, you can. We know that's a controversial on finals, though, because I mean,
yeah, I
Rep
mean,
really did go to prison off that. But but hey,
well, I
man,
mean, hey, it's on his resume.
yeah.
How do we get to keep that? How he get to keep that on his resume if that shit like that though? Is we just go just not talk
Hey,
about it? We just not gonna talk about it. I guess we can.
I mean, they won. They won. They did. Mavs did have a chance. Dirk missed free throws. I mean, stuff happened. They didn't have no chance. But
That's the finals, right? That Devin Harris was in.
hmm
That's the
Yeah,
one he was in. Yeah. What
but I
Devin
mean,
Harris?
we just, I mean, Dirk has had some playoff runs where you like, okay, and it's always that one series, and you like, what happened?
yeah,
Like we done seen that from Dirk a lot. I mean, it is
He
what it
was
is,
in he
though.
was in he was in B before in B, but at least he would flame out in the
No,
conference finals and
he was
finals.
getting past second rounds though.
That's what I'm
no, yeah,
saying.
yeah.
He was doing Embiid in the conference finals and finals.
Hmm.
He did that first round at one time.
That one first round was bad.
But see, that was that Don Nelson know him, know his game. He knew Avery Johnson. Like, come on now. People didn't gotta put that into perspective too. And
That is
Baron Davis
true.
just was going crazy. Like
But
they got
wasn't that
smacked by Utah.
wasn't Mavericks a 60+ win team? Wasn't
They were like,
that Dirk
yeah.
MVP year? So I mean, that ain't no excuse about done
They
that
didn't beat
was
them in the
us.
regular season. The Mavericks wasn't beating the Warriors in the regular season. There
So
wasn't
what
no
you
It,
saying
fluke.
is the Mavericks frauds from the jump.
It was a matchup thing, man.
no, they still should have won it. From being
Boy,
honest,
if that
man.
was any other superstar during that era, you would have you would have gave them hell. Number one
I'm,
seed and you
I'm,
got the MVP on your team.
Right. This,
no, I
this is
can't
this is
defend
different.
that.
Because I'm not really defending it, but I'm saying it ain't like, man.
I
I
get
don't
you.
know,
I get
bro.
what you're saying, but I can't
They,
excuse it.
they was on American ass in the regular season. They didn't want to see them in the first round. When that first round matchup came out, I remember being a little kid, and everybody was kind of like, man, I don't know. This could go. Everybody was saying it could have went either way,
Yeah.
just because it was
Man,
Don
nobody
Nelson.
had them boys losing the first round. You
That's good.
making stuff up.
Ray, you're racist. That's why. Like we
Oh,
didn't already establish this. That's
God.
Now
why.
I'm saying Dirk and them was supposed to win.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna act like they wasn't supposed to win, but I'm just telling you, it was context, but behind why they lost. Don
Bruh.
Nelson knew Dirk game. He knew Avery Johnson. That was his protege. I'm saying you can't count that out.
The
He still
Warriors
shouldn't have
going
lost. He
out
shouldn't have
there.
played that bad.
The Warriors going out there saying we believe. That was a chant.
The we
That-
believe that was the
when
we
you
believe.
come up with a
Warriors.
chant like that, that means that nobody has any hope in you other than the fan base.
Hey,
bro, that was a scrap. That team wasn't even that trash though. For AFC, that wasn't even that trash of a team, to be honest.
they were scrappy.
Chris, you didn't help when you called them scrappy, bro.
They lost to Utah Jazz.
Anytime I hear somebody
They
say
got
somebody
dog
scrappy,
walked by
it's
Utah.
like, whoa. Yeah,
They got dog walked by, and that was Darren Williams, like second year in the league, and he was cooking them boys. Talking about, oh, they good. So a second year Darren Williams can get it done, but not a prime Dirk MVP Dirk. That's crazy, man.
that was a nasty MVP. He had to get them.
Hey, he was so embarrassed, bro. He was so embarrassed.
Oh no, that's still, bro. But that was just one of the greatest redemption stories in sports I've ever seen, though. But
No
for
lie,
Dirk
yeah.
to get it against the Heat, against that Heat team, that was just that's probably the greatest basketball.
That, though, the fact they were trying to clown him because he was sick.
They was in a press conference making fun of that dude.
Bro,
Dude,
Dirk,
for
bro, the way Dirk responded, that I was like, yeah. You
I just watched
it now. Because I mean,
I just watched
you never really seen Dirk react in a manner like that. Like that was never Dirk's, like that was never part of him. So when I seen him respond like that, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I just watched that. Like, my bad.
Well, no, that was really it. I was saying he got that killer instinct in him.
Yeah, like I watched that comeback on game 2 in that finals. It was like they were down, I don't know, 15 or so, and they came back within the last 6 minutes. I was like, man, that's why I tried to have hope for the Heat on that game 1. They not the same level of talent that Dirk was. And that comeback by the Mavericks, that was amazing to watch. So
yeah, it is like, bro, because this my thing. It got to a stretch. It's gonna segue to when we do later get into the finals. Like, it's certain teams that was built from the ground up. Certain players came from nothing. It came from, you know what I'm saying, humble beginnings, like a Jokic, like a Jimmy Butler, like a Dirk. So it'd be hard for people, especially me, to be like, man, it means a little more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to your team, a different team, like, okay, KG ring compared to Dirk ring, just blow it out the water, bro. Because if you're a real ball fan, you know what Dirk had to do to get that ring where he got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because, bro, getting an MVP after losing in the first round, like, come on now. And then losing to a young Dwayne Wade in the finals in 2006. I think wasn't Mavericks up 2-0? I think they was up.
Yeah, they was up 2-0. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing where everybody was like, it was so sad because they was up 2-0. And they had a chance.
And then he was already white, and they already wanted to make fun of the nigga. Come on, bro. We got to keep it real. They already wanted to make fun of him. He's slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, European stuff, all that stuff. So,
Tim Duncan better than him, KG better than him. It's just the story behind that one ring make that whole feel like 3, man.
Oh yeah, nah.
So
that ring was crazy.
Just like if Jimmy get a ring, boy, that ring gonna be like 4 of them things.
That ring gonna be story, bro.
Real.
That ring gonna be story.
So, what else been happening in the NBA news before we hop on our topic?
Hey, do you want to talk about it?
What?
The Kyrie and LeBron to the Mavericks rumors. That's not gonna happen.
Let me go on here, man. Yeah, let me make a banner for it. Go on here with your spiel on it.
Let me be real. This is not gonna happen. I was just thinking about this the other day. I saw that. I was like, why would LeBron even come? Bronny, for one, just signed or just committed to USC. So, I mean, him being in LA was a big part of that. And then the cap space, if we had LeBron, Luka, and Kyrie, we would have no cap space at all. We'd have to get like veteran minimum players for the rest of the season. So on top of that, still, on a basketball perspective, we getting like the last 2 years of LeBron in his prime, maybe not even in his prime, like in his decline, which is still pretty good for most NBA players. But I mean, in the basketball perspective, it'd be nice, but they literally have to carry the team, and I'm not trusting those three to carry the whole team all the way. So
man, that nigga, come on, this man got that nigga borderline all-star level mid, man. Like, come on,
would
bro.
you still be a Mavericks fan, DJ?
I would leave again. That nigga trying to follow me around.
So basically, what you telling me is you'll be a LeBron as a fan.
Yeah,
You went from the Lakers to the Mavericks, and you jump from Mavericks to somebody else.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna be like, man. I'm gonna say, man. I've been watching a lot of Indiana Pacers. I'm gonna be a Pacers fan.
we have Pacers,
But I'm gonna start being a fan of coaches because it's like, man, I like coaches now a little bit more.
Talking about Rick Carlisle.
Yes, I really like Rick Carlisle, bro. Because it's like, and then we gonna get back to Kyrie and LeBron.
Yeah, no,
I've been watching. I've been watching the Pacers, and Rick Carlisle. He just a masterful coach, bro.
Oh yeah,
and like what he doing with Miles Turner, Isaiah Jackson, and Jalen Smith in that front court. They all got unique skill sets. You know, they was like a top shot blocking team in the league. And then he got Buddy Hield, Tyrese Halliburton, Mathurin, Duarte. They a top shooting team in the league. Like, and what that's telling me is he is KYP. He knows his personnel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think that's what separate coaches. Because like I can even get into some Michael Malone. I'm like, bro, some of your lineups, bro, like Christian Brown. Like I love MPJ, man, but Christian Brown, put him on the floor, man. Like take we go get into it later. But
no,
Kyrie,
yeah,
like you was talking about earlier, Chris, with the Kyrie LeBron shit, it just don't match basketball wise. Like what does LeBron add to the Mavericks that we need?
his skill set is fairly similar to Luka's, if I'm being honest. But I mean, we get another slasher off the ball, which is nice. LeBron's a good finisher, and then we also get another facilitator who, has experience in closing games, stuff like that. So in that regard, it might be good. But
no, we don't need none of that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We need one of these bouncy wings, 4s, 5s. They can play some defense, man. He don't fit the bill, bro.
Bouncy wing,
100, man. Is he bouncy or is he still kind of bouncy?
He still kind of bouncy a little bit.
But Kyrie, this not even your team to be recruiting niggas too. Why are we not even talking about that? Oh, look out, boy. That's one of them little brother popping in the back and say, why are you trying to bring people to my shit, man? What you doing, man? Come on.
I do think that's another reason why we got Kyrie, though, because, I mean, he is popular amongst players in the NBA. So I think that is, a part of his role is just going to be trying to bring some talent here.
Nigga, you bring yourself here.
I'm saying,
you play as many games as you can, man. That's what you need to be worried about, Kyrie.
Yeah,
I love Kyrie game, man. But you got to play and quit being weird, dog. Like that, some of this stuff he into, bro. Say, I'm gonna just start calling a spade with some of these dudes, man. Kyrie be on some weird stuff, man. Because I was watching some of the Nets earlier from last year too. That team could have won a chip, man.
Oh yeah,
that team could have won a chip, man.
I don't know what they were doing.
That team was built perfectly around Kyrie and KD, man.
They had a great team, but they squandered it, honestly.
For no reason, because Kyrie, in his feelings about some shit, it just like, bro, you play basketball, bro. You like, for however deep you think you are, we'll still never think of you as that deep, man. Like, come on, bro.
He ain't got nothing to do with that. I feel like he's from what he said it was disrespect.
Ray,
it was tolerating it.
You in it for championship. Shut up and ball, man. At least get the year over with. You got a championship caliber team. Just get the year over with, man. Not because look, y'all know how we do this podcast together, man. If we all do this podcast together and we got damn near, let's say eventually a deal on the table, and motherfuckers just be like, yeah, man, I'm just finna I ain't got nothing to do, but I'm just gonna stop doing this shit. Probably go do something else. Like goddamn, we could do something. And it's just like shit. And you don't even have a good reason to leave. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say it's not a good reason, but it's not a good enough reason in my opinion. We
I
compete for
mean,
championships.
It's one of those things we wasn't there though, so we don't know the full story behind it.
yeah,
Kyrie don't
I
get the
think,
benefit of the doubt for me. Go ahead.
in my opinion, I think he could have. Yeah, it's up to you to do what you want, but he could have finished out the season with Durant. If Kyrie don't go, Durant stays. So him and Durant could have stayed, finished out the season, competed pretty well for a title. And then your value gonna be fine just off that. So anybody's gonna want it. You'll get paid regardless. So
exactly.
I know it was like a thing about bird rights, so the team that keep you, if they're not going to pay you, then then you're not going to get the most amount of money. So, that may be a thing, but still, regardless, if you have a good season, somebody's going to pay
you. It just, man. Hey, look at you didn't even make the play in, man. You didn't even make the play in, man. You did all this shit. Y'all didn't even make the play in. You was on a damn near championship caliber squad. They would have beat Boston. They would have beat Miami, man. I don't care what nobody say. And then when we seen Philly, they would have beat them, bro. KD and Kyrie in the playoffs, those two with those role players. This could have came out the East, bro. Nick Claxton, I'm talking about terms role players. Royce
No,
O'Neal,
they got solid players over there. With KD and Kyrie, that I had no problem with that Brooklyn team, but they blew it up.
Fucking idiots. What was they like, second or third in the East?
They were pretty up there.
Now this nigga in Dallas trying to get LeBron old ass over there. Like grass ain't always greener, bro. Cause I get why he left, and it's just like his personal reasons and shit like that. But damn, at what point are you gonna be a professional and quit getting in your feelings about everything, and then quit telling everybody what you think while you got a job? like that's not how the real world works, man. We be overlooking that these niggas have jobs. That's a job. These niggas ain't they own boss or no shit like that. Just cause they, what I'm saying, they richer than all of us. But that shit ain't they shit. I'm sorry. It ain't your shit. You an employee. You a rich employee, but you an employee. Certain stuff you can't say, certain stuff they not gonna want you to talk about. It is what
not everybody's gonna have the same influence as other players. And not everybody, no team is gonna tolerate everything that they do from other players too. So you gotta know how to walk that line.
That's all I'm saying.
Some people not gonna. Hey, we done seen it time and time again. Though players always gonna test. And some people they not testing it. Some people this just who they are.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm not against players speaking their mind. I'm not against players having the freedom to do what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, as humans, that's what we ask for. So how can we try to stand in their way and be like, oh, well, no, y'all can't do this?
I'm not saying you can't, but you not. Come on, man. You ain't Bill Russell. You ain't goddamn Muhammad Ali. Some of the stuff
we look at that stuff now from the perspective we wasn't born back then. Those people was getting a lot of flack for that back in real time.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying what they were standing for at the time they were standing for it. You understood. You couldn't help but get behind it. But you look at somebody like Kyrie, it's kind of like, yeah, I get what you're doing, bro, but you kind of could have, just not did it.
So what did Kyrie do that really just was grinding your gears?
It's nothing for me personally. He just rocked the boat unnecessarily, in my opinion.
No, he literally could just sit down, and the media gonna create a story off that. You seen that shirt he was wearing? Why did he choose to wear that shirt?
Say, man.
Why did he
when you come out and say the earth is flat, right? When you come out and say the earth is flat, people will go look at you a certain type of way, bro. Like, we gotta quit doing that just because this nigga black, man.
Dang.
Like, I love Kyrie, I love his game, but that dude is weird, man. And you saying the earth is flat, and then he get into this, and then he get into that. It's like, bro, you good? Like,
The first and only time Kyrie ever said that, guess what? Guess how many times I've spoken on it? 0. I don't have an opinion on it. Somebody another NBA player come out and say the most outrageous thing. I might laugh at it, but how many times I'm gonna speak on it? I don't care about it. That's their opinion. In that case, everybody should just hold everything they think in their mind, because somebody gonna speak on whatever you gotta say, whether you think it's your truth, the world truth, or the actual truth. somebody gonna have an opinion on something that you do.
But Ray, I'm saying we done seen how it played out. He went from being in Brooklyn, a top 3 seed, could have possibly competed for a championship, to own the Dallas Mavericks with not a role player in sight. Luka kind of chubby, and you missed the play in, and you're trying to recruit a 38. Go be a 39-year-old LeBron, man.
They purposely missed the play in, so
yeah, I mean they could have made it, but they didn't miss it on purpose.
That could be true, but he went from a top 3 seed in the East to the number 10 overall pick, man. Yeah, hey, I'm just saying, consequences come behind everything you say and do. He's trying to He's trying to recruit LeBron. How do you feel? Come on, man? You a Lakers fan,
and LeBron's trying to recruit him.
I ain't gonna stunt. He would probably be better on LA if it was him. AD and LeBron and then some role players. That'd be a little bit
and all that stuff. Some of them sources be coming out. That's false. So I don't know. They probably have been talking, but I'm not here for he say she say.
Mm-hmm.
One of the initial reports that came out on it didn't report it right, talking about after the Lakers got knocked out in the second round by the Denver Nuggets. I'm like, the second round, you need to get your story straight before you even report on anything. Bro, I can't. I say this ain't even a source no more. This dude think that the Western Conference Finals is the second round.
Any other topics that what else done happened? What else done happened last time since we talked?
USA.
What was the roster? Because I do want to talk about that.
I seen Brunson.
Brunson.
Bridges.
Reeves is on there. Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson.
We'll try to find a few boys real quick.
Yeah.
I think they just added Dylan Brooks.
Oh, I ain't gonna.
I'm just playing.
I thought he was Canadian. I'm gonna be honest.
See, I was not paying attention to you with that. I was not paying attention to you. I was like, when you said them that, I was not. I wasn't taking that serious. But I do when I see Halliburton and then like role players like Ingram, and I said, bro, this might not be the star power we used to for Team USA, but these dudes go play good together, man. And it's like I'd rather that than just try to have all these stars that don't even like who like that Damian Lillard, Zach LaVine, KD team, that KD carry. That KD carry.
Nah, Dame. Hey, we ain't gonna act like Dame wasn't. Hey,
see, Chris, how you see where the hate comes from? You see all this hate, bro.
No, KD for sure.
KD carried that damn team.
KD
man.
for sure was the best player every game, but we ain't gonna act like Dame wasn't out there cooking too.
Look,
it wasn't to Dame standards. He had a couple moments in there where he was like, okay,
Ray, you're consistent. I give you that. But come on, man, that nigga carrying them niggas, man.
I just told you KD was the best player every game.
You bringing up Dang. That nigga Dang. But y'all see the roster? They got Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson. Okay, now it's getting ugly. Bobby Portis and Austin Reeves.
Well, I guess you need a player like that.
Oh yeah, he gonna make sure they got that dog in them, but it's still ugly. Don't be bringing on nobody Portis, man. But
that's why they had Reeves on the team.
I wonder who. So, man, let me look at Canada roster. Canada roster should be kind of good, man. Because they got SGA, they got RJ Barrett, Andrew Wiggins,
Murray,
Jamal Murray. I'm pretty sure Jamal probably ain't gonna play.
Yeah, probably not. Dylan Brooks, I think he's Canadian. I don't know if he'll play.
He was trying to compare himself to a guy who did do that finals and then the Olympics or the FIBA or whatever. So if you want to keep that comparison going.
Oh, so Nikia, Lou Dort, Ben Mathurin. Boy, that team ain't bad.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Huh?
They getting cooked.
Jamal Murray, SGA, RJ.
Oh, Barrett. Jamal Murray play. That's a different story.
SGA, Jamal Murray, Andrew Wiggins. That team ain't just getting
SGA
cooked by
couldn't
even
get
our
it done.
team.
SGA couldn't get it done against Memphis. Against
my
Minnesota.
God, bro. Here you go, bro. This disrespect,
Hey.
bro.
Well, you do got a point.
Wow, bro.
No, talking about
You do got
RJ Barrett. That boy finally started playing good in the playoffs.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Bro, we talking about international basketball. They gonna be smacking everybody till they get to us, man. Like,
yeah, we gonna okay. I don't want to remember this.
I'm not saying.
RJ Barrett out
Oh
there
my.
still stinking up and looking like an average dude out
Right
there.
now, I'm not saying they're going to beat us. They shouldn't beat us. Should nobody beat us. But they got a team full of NBA players just like we do. I'm talking about from 1 through 12. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying like we got to give them at least some respect because we were struggling with Gasol, with the Gasol brothers and Fernandez, man.
And I guarantee that Canada team would have lost to them.
We're not okay. We know you go. You on the side of history. We know, and we know they're Pau Gasol team. Okay, right. But
I'm saying Spain would have beat Canada. That Spain team and this Canada team you talking about, Canada is cooked. I'm gonna make some Canadian bacon.
You just talking, man.
Hey.
SGA and Jamal Murray is gonna be killing them niggas, man. SGA and Jamal Murray, and then you got come on.
Hey, they not finna beat Jose.
Who gonna guard the Gasol brothers?
Who gonna guard Jose Calderon?
Okay, and Rudy Fernandez was a different beast in international. Put some respect on Rudy Fernandez.
Yeah, international players be playing way harder for their team, for their squads,
and you can
go for their country. Yeah, for their country, they be playing way harder. They be looking like all stars out there.
Man, they can't beat them dudes by 20, man.
You talking?
That's crazy. I mean, even they bigs, they bigs suck. Keller bigs kind of suck, but Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Powell, they're at least NBA bigs. They got NBA
guarding Gasol.
Who does Dwight Powell?
Who's guarding? Who is guarding Jamal Murray and SGA?
Solid center in the NBA. Now you trying to use what? Like what?
Bro, do you not understand some of these international teams have like 2 or 3 NBA players? Canada has a whole roster.
Some of them shouldn't even be in the league.
Spain got a pretty decent roster.
Stop it. That's decent. It's decent, but I'm saying, bro, they literally got all NBA players, champions on the Canada roster. You got the Gasol brothers. Wiggins, yes. And then you got all NBA and SGA. You got a proven playoff performer in Jamal Murray.
So they have a champion. You gotta delete that S. You said champions.
You just err on the side of history. That's all. Yeah. That's all it is, right? You can't just say, man.
You telling me that a Spain team that was in the game with Kobe, LeBron, KD, and all them is not gonna wipe the floor with Jamal Murray and SGA?
And then name the 7 other NBA players.
Melo in his prime, and they was competing with them dudes. And you talking about 2 guys that ain't on none of those guys' levels I just named off.
I don't like you, bro.
Bro, they are cooking them dudes.
I ain't gonna lie, Spain.
They don't have the defense. They don't have the defense that USA team had. They sure don't have the offense that they don't have the depth. And you sitting here talking about 2 guys is gonna be able to carry that load.
How they ain't got the depth? I'd have named you 10 NBA niggas, man.
They got the depth that their USA team had.
They
had Hall of Famers come off the bench. You talking about guys? You talking about good role players?
I'm talking about
good role players. I'm talking about Hall of Fame players.
Spain got NBA talent too. You talking about Spain?
Spain had Hall of Famers. Forget about just NBA talent. They had Hall of Famers. What on that Canadian team right now? Can you really just go out on a limb and say, "Yep, he's going to be a future Hall of Famer"?
Don't say it because I know who you trying to say.
Y'all get on my nerves because I be trying to err on the side. You be playing it safe.
I'm not playing safe. I'm telling the facts.
Man, Pau Gasol, man, they would have wiped them. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Team USA didn't even have it easy this last Olympics. So how they gonna just mop the floor with Spain?
That's a man. They had Zach LaVine them, bro.
Man, Canada gonna struggle. I ain't know why Canada gonna struggle to Luka Doncic in there, man.
I was about to say it. Yeah.
I ain't about to even just compare them two dudes.
Okay.
Man.
Y'all talking about remember this? I don't remember this. Y'all ain't got Canada. Come on, that should be the second best team in the whole shit, man.
And it wasn't. And they not.
I'm talking about
struggle against Patty Mills.
Team Australia finna go crazy.
Patty Mills gonna be dropping 50 on them boys.
This nigga Ray fake as hell, bro. But what else? Anything else? Say, man. If Team USA don't win it all, what will y'all say? The world catching
bum stickity bum.
Who we gonna blame it on? We always gonna blame it on the nigga. We gonna blame this shit on Brunson. Who the best player on that roster? Let me go back to it.
Yeah, pull it back over here.
I think it's a 3-way tie between Ant, Ingram, and Brunson.
Yeah, it's probably those three.
I'm gonna blame that shit on Halliburton. I'm like, you the point guard, nigga.
Jalen Brunson, I promise you, Jalen Brunson gonna be running point.
He should, but it's just like I'd rather start Halliburton on the Team USA type of team, though.
He going back to the Villanova days with Mikal, and they finna get it on.
I ain't gonna stunt, bro. But see, I wish we had more size. Jaren Jackson and Bobby Portis. That's it.
They not getting nobody else.
That's the whole team. That's it.
They not nobody else playing, or is this it for now?
There gotta be more people. They just ain't released yet.
Yeah, they probably just ain't released it.
8 players. I ain't never heard of just 8 players. I can say it's a 12-man roster, so yeah, it still got 4 more names they got to release.
Damn, they play on your birthday, right? At 4:40 a.m.
Jordan.
Stop.
I ain't know they had a basketball team. Jordan. That's great, bro. When did they get a national team?
Racist. His racism doesn't just stop at the white folk.
Jordan,
ain't they?
Yeah. Jordan is crazy. I did not know they had a team though. New Zealand, Greece. He ain't even playing no comp. But
I mean, well, this is just FIBA exhibition though. So
I like this team though. I would start Tyrese, Ant, Ingram, Bridges, and Jaren Jackson. Depending on, but see, we need one more center just for lineup versatility.
That is not going to be the starting lineup.
Who do y'all think those 4 names that they ain't released yet? Who you think gonna make the cut?
If it's young players, because it look like it's young players and.
Let's see. What the fuck is this shit?
This our Team USA, bro.
Oh wow. Okay, let's see.
Who else could be on this?
Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese.
Is that it?
If John Morant was out here doing stupid stuff, he would be on that team.
No, keep his ass away.
I'm saying if he wasn't doing dumb stuff, he was supposed to be on this team.
Him away.
He said if.
I'll go get Fox.
Yeah, that's the official list, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna add like 2 or 3 more.
I'll put Fox on that team.
Bobby Portis and Jaren Jackson.
Those are the centers?
That's what I said, Chris. I was like, bro, we need like a real center.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Jaren Jackson, like when I seen him playing against AD, that dude is huge. Is he only 16? He looks 7 feet.
He's 6'11".
Bro, he looked like he over 7 feet. I guess
he got long ass arms.
And he got some weight on him. So
he could play center if you needed to. I mean,
I guess, but I would like him at his true position. I mean, he could play it, but
Bobby Portis kind of big too. Yeah.
You say what,
Bobby
bro?
Portis 6'11" too. Bobby
He
Portis
can
6'11",
play center.
240,
He
250.
can actually play the center position.
I mean, I don't mind that if that's my backup center, but I mean, I'm just looking at what I done seen in the past, man. Them goddamn centers overseas ain't small niggas.
Them niggas be big. George's
Them
Papagiannis,
motherfuckers,
them niggas
bro,
be
them motherfuckers
7'1".
be, bro, them
280.
motherfuckers be big than a bitch, dog. That's why I'm like, this might not be enough.
Go get
Nah, them
Miles
niggas be
Turner.
big, bro.
Yeah, they need to get Miles
is
Turner.
cold, bro.
Yeah, if that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that you know who they got, but it's just like DJ. You just said that them motherfuckers over there, 7'1", 280.
That's true.
Bully your ass in the paint, man. Come on,
All the
dog.
centers that they can't play in the NBA, they overseas somewhere.
But we did.
And
have
they
a-
all
we
big
did
as
have a-
hell.
We did have a 6'10" Dwight Howard playing our center.
Dwight Howard was different, man.
But
He was
see,
big.
even some of
Dwight Howard
them
was
lineups
different.
was too damn small. We just too
I
cold.
ain't none of these niggas on the Dwight Howard level defensively, in my opinion.
Yeah, they not.
AD.
No, I'm talking about on this list.
Not even
Oh,
AD.
Yeah, AD ain't even up there. But we forget. Hey, Dwight Howard was a corny ass nigga.
That paint.
Dwight Howard was a corny ass nigga, man. But that nigga was not playing when it came to guarding that paint. When you talk about a paint protector, and the fact that he was undersized and still going up against niggas like Shaq, making Shaq get mad and frustrated. That's why Shaq's still talking about that nigga in Thailand. Speaking of Dwight Howard, though, did y'all see that video of that nigga getting bullied in that game?
In a Taiwan game?
That nigga Dwight Howard was getting bullied, bro. The caption was that nigga Dwight been having us think he been killing them niggas over there. They had some dude
Bro,
on there, man.
send it so I can play it right now. Send it so I can play it right now.
Bro, that motherfucker had to be goddamn me 6 foot. I mean, that's like 7'2", 7'3", just bullying that nigga. That nigga Dwight Howard mad as hell, pushing niggas and shit. Man, let me see if I can't find that shit,
Just
man.
call him Howard.
He not better than Tristan Thompson.
What?
Who?
Dwight Howard. Tristan Thompson got back in the NBA.
Oh,
playoff
yeah.
team.
Chris almost did. I was saying, bro, what the hell? Yeah.
No.
He's way better than Tristan Thompson right now. Tristan Thompson is kind of creepy too.
The only other player I can think of in a prime that had the athleticism of Dwight Howard and just the presence in the paint on defense is Ben Wallace. That's the only person that comes to mind when it comes to Howard. That's the only person in his class when it comes to his athleticism with his defensive prowess.
He go to show the NBA caters to a certain game style. Oh yeah, but the big's coming back though. The big's coming back.
I mean,
it got horrendous. I'm like, y'all can't even make a hook shot no more. Y'all not use the glass no more. Like, come on, man. These are basics.
We really
Bam
got two
in the NBA Finals at
go-tos.
6'9".
We got two. I'm just saying, we really only got like two go-to, really skilled, talented bigs in the league, and then we got Sabonis, and we got Miles. You want? Because I'm not throwing Cat in there because he ain't shown me enough yet, and Gobert's not skilled offensively at all. So I mean, we're gonna need some more bigs. I mean, I guess if you're gonna count Wembanyama and Chet when they come on, but
they not, bro.
I mean, they're not finna be.
They both 4 years away, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you want like
little
bigs, for me, it's Jokic, it's Embiid. If you want to count Giannis as like a center big, then count him too. AD, kind of throw him in there, but sometimes he be wishy-washy. But I like AD. He's solid. He is just a tier underneath them. I mean, so
I still say Cat because that Cat still can go get you 30.
Yeah.
He's just stupid. Like we always get back to that, but that's just literally what it is. His IQ is it's like he got post moves, he got a jumper. He's just dumb, bro. Like his basketball IQ is just really bad.
Man, during the game, I think he just be practicing what voice he gonna use.
Like I feel like Cat gonna be better like when he at like towards the end of his career, where he close to his prime, dropping off, and he gonna be a role player for some team that's gonna be a championship team. And we gonna be like, this dude Cat helped these niggas win a championship.
Like
I was just about to say he gonna have that Al Horford arc.
Cause his skill is no question. It's his idiot, like just He's an idiot, bro. And I think
I
that's
think,
just
I think he's
because
never been. I think he's never been on the right team either, because he's always been around young players
yeah.
or veterans that like. Come on now, Gobert. Really?
Yeah.
Like
Then he doing all that voice changing and shit. That nigga ain't no leader, man.
he had some of his best years when he was like when KG came back, because I mean it's as much as you don't like KG, at least he had like a legit veteran Hall of Famer around him that could like, hey man, these are
Bro, a
X
lot
and
of people
O's.
don't like
This is how you
KG,
supposed to
man.
move. So
Mhm.
I mean, like at least he had that. When he that's why you've seen some of his best playing in his first couple years in the league, because at least he's had an actual person to follow behind that actually did some stuff in the league versus now you just I don't know.
Yeah, he said.
What center can make the three like Cat? Man, Miles Turner.
I'm finna give you a list. Kelly Olynyk, Brooke Lopez, Jokic, Embiid.
Look, Chris.
Look, man, there's some shooters. There's some big shooters out there.
Oh, Al
Miles
Horford
Turner.
used to be.
Al Horford was.
Kelly
He fell off a
Olynyk
little
name
bit.
drop?
That's why you heard me say, "Whoa." No, I didn't approve of that.
How many does he average again?
He hit him.
Now Kelly Olynyk
He
hit
shoot.
threes though. This dude is so racist, bro. Kelly Olynyk, that's what he does.
He can
What he
shoot.
play
He
for?
can shoot. He played for Utah. Laurie Markkinen, if you want to say he a big, I mean, he kind of like a
He's
4.
7 feet. He's 7 feet.
Lori 7 foot.
Yes.
Laurie's big. Or
I know
tall.
he big, but Lori ain't no 7 foot, man.
Boy, that nigga is 7 feet. He was 7 feet at Arizona.
Vucevic, he gonna hit them
That boy
threes for
trying
you.
to change that up.
Stop it.
But no, I mean
See, that's
I don't know.
true. Cat 40% from his career, and he's a first round exit.
Like we can't
Yeah,
act like
nigga,
Cat
Laurie
ain't
is-
surrounded. Cat's surrounded
I
by
thought
some
that nigga
good
Laurie
talent
like
over there. They were
6'10".
8 seed.
Man, Cat, but see, last year Cat didn't even play though. Ant got them to their AC. Ray was just on my ass about that. But and that is true, but it's just like, yeah, Cat really ain't even contribute. He ain't even do that good in the playoffs.
Ant, hey man, Ant just ain't fully arrived yet. Wait till that boy really in his actual peak.
So, we talking about skills in our first round exit. That's true, but man, what Embiid skill get him? An MVP and a second round exit again.
I done said it. I mean, I know we
He
kind of
was hurt.
shifted into this. I know we shifted into this Karl Anthony Towns talk, but I done already said it before, man. I listed off all the players he done played with, and what did I say was the common denominator? Niggas, everybody else gone. Everybody else gone. I'm just saying, man. Everybody else done had way more playoff success since they've left. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
talking
all
about
I'm gonna
Embiid?
say.
You talking about Embiid?
No, you talking about Cat.
Well, Levine has it.
Cat. Levine, not yet.
Man,
You know who?
Levine.
Man, if he stay with
Levine.
Okay, that's all right. That's one
Look,
nigga. Andrew
Levine,
Wiggins got a
bro.
ring. Jimmy Butler in the finals again.
Bro, and that's another thing with Cat.
Kevin
Right,
Garnett
see-
left his young ass. I'm gonna go get me a ring with these old boys.
See, Chris, nah, hell nah, Ray. Because you were talking about he ain't been on the right team. That nigga done play with a lot of talent, bro.
Cat done had some talent.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, he done always played around either young guys or veterans that was not actually leading anything. We forget Jimmy Butler was not who Jimmy Butler is now when he was with Minnesota. He was a
He
dog.
never
Yeah.
was supposed to be.
Oh.
Cat was the
Why
number one
not?
option on that team.
He's played with. Yeah, I mean, he still had Wiggins. He still had. I mean, that was a solid squad, and they didn't do nothing.
Mm.
And so he had
They
a young
could-
Levine.
they could have
he had a
done
young
something.
Wiggins, and Wiggins was supposed to be this.
He was supposed to be up next.
Well, I mean, DJ, you remember when they was comparing
They
Andrew
was
Wiggins
hyping
to Kobe
him.
Bryant? Do you
They
remember
were
when
saying
he
he
was
was
in?
supposed to be up
They
next.
were saying
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady. They was saying
They saying nah. They were saying
Honestly.
Maple
They had
Maple Mamba.
Maple Mamba. They did
They
say
saying
that.
Maple Mamba, bro.
Oh,
I seen
my-
one
my-
game
I
in
thought he was
college, and I
gonna be
said, "No, I need to stop that. Nothing about his game even like, come on now."
That's true. Because I ain't gonna say Embiid looked better than him in Kansas, man.
But
I was
they,
like,
they came into the league and they expected immediate results out of what's it called? Out of Andrew.
Andrew
He
Wiggins.
still was doing his thing, bro. Go look at his numbers, man. That nigga was never trash. He was always
He was never
good.
trash, but how much they was bigging him
Nah, his
up in
height
college?
was crazy. His height was crazy. But Ray,
They
he
thought he
still
was
was a
gonna
20-point
come in the league
game
at least
scorer.
dropping 22 a game from his first year.
But come on now. Like Andrew Wiggins was good from the gate. He just was good. He wasn't great like they said he would be.
He was all right from the gate. Right before he left Minnesota, he was good. But when he first came in, everybody was like, that's not the height we expected.
But Ray, he went from 17 to 21 to 24. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I said by the time he was leaving Minnesota, he was good. But when he first got there, it was just like, yeah, you got something, I guess.
But I'm saying I'm not gonna act like he Andrew Wiggins was Andrew Wiggins. Like they sometimes you can't.
I ain't finna call him Kobe, but I mean,
they wasn't even making the playoffs.
He was good.
Yeah, he was alright. He just wasn't. I just don't feel. I feel like he was. Like Andrew Wiggins probably got all the talent in the world, but like at this point in his career, I don't feel like he's aggressive enough to be no number one option. But his skill set could definitely be a big contributor to a championship run. That's how I look at Andrew Wiggins. I like them young athletic dudes that you can kind of use on the defense too.
Bro say Wiggins was drafted to be a sidekick. He was drafted to be the number 2 with Kyrie. Man, bro. As soon as he was touching down, they were trading his ass. Look, knew he was gone. As soon as LeBron, come on.
If you're the number 1 overall pick, I'm not drafting you to be no sidekick either.
See,
I mean,
you'll be a bad scout. Like, hold on. No. You draft to make the best possible team.
Yeah, like, that's fair.
Just because you're a number 1 pick don't mean you gonna be a number 1 option. That's one thing where people get misconstrued. And then if in certain drafts, I would go with the most rare skill set.
Yeah, but if there's a number 1 in
how
the draft,
how many number 1 draft picks do you know that were picked just to be sidekicks?
You don't pick for them specifically to be, and that's another thing.
That's what I'm telling
nobody. You pick people to go with the team that you got already. Like let's say if you got a Cade Cunningham, you go be like, Cade Cunningham play this way. I'm finna draft a dude that can play with Cade Cunningham at the pick that I'm at, best possible way that they can play with Cade Cunningham. It ain't just gonna be based off this and that. It's gotta be all complimentary. Every player has gotta be complimentary to what I already have.
You talking about all right? So everybody's talking about Scoot Henderson, right? And he's generational point guard coming out. Yes. But you talking about, don't draft him because we need to get Brandon Miller. The Hornets should get Brandon Miller instead because he fit better on that roster. But if he's a generational talent, why would you pass on that?
You got to do your homework. I think LaMelo Ball is a generational point guard. Not generational. He's going to be a elite point guard, and he's 6'7", and he ain't did nothing but got better. The only thing that's problem with LaMelo Ball, like I said, is injury problems. And then Brandon Miller,
bro, that family's cursed, fam.
But my thing is, because Chris said, why wouldn't you draft Scoot to play with LaMelo? Because that's kind of dumb. That's just what you did with De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. And what had to happen? You got to trade one of them niggas, man. You got to. Like, if you do that with Scoot and LaMelo, now it's going to be like, well, now we got to trade LaMelo or Scoot.
Brandon Miller, it's going to probably be easy to trade between them because if LaMelo can't stay healthy, then they're going to definitely
But this my thing. Why not bring in a wing who can also be an all-star, borderline all-NBA type of player?
But hold on, DJ. What's it called? When you think about when they drafted Jordan, they already had an elite scorer out of what's called Orlando Woolridge.
Yeah, they're talking about
he was a post.
He was a great center.
I really don't feel like it's any. I don't feel like any one of them players is a bad move.
And that's what I'm saying, Chris.
It's not a bad because
Scoot is right here, and Brandon Miller is like right there, bro.
Because
it's not a too big.
If you get one of them, you're pretty much just planning to get rid of Melo because he's gonna get hurt too much. And if you get the other one, then like you said, DJ, you have your wing, and even if Melo ain't there, he could probably still carry the load.
Yeah,
it's not so. It's you could go at it either way, but if it's me personally, shit,
bro,
give me that wing, man. I'm sorry, you cannot. It's hard, bro. It is hard to win without a wing. It's hard. You
And I
have
don't
to
know if
have
y'all-
wings, bro.
And I don't know if y'all seen my player comparisons, but me watching Brandon Miller from high school to now, and him being a true number one option on the best team in college basketball at 6'9", dude can shoot, dude can play make, dude can defend, dude block shots. Dude is at worst gonna be Andrew Wiggins. Like at his highest, he gonna be a Paul George, Brandon Ingram type of player. And I'm putting that next to LaMelo Ball, who needs a wing go-to scorer. You go get Scoot, and you in the same situation as De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. We go wonder why the Kings can't get nowhere. And it's like, come on, man. Y'all best two players play the same goddamn position.
You got two ball handlers.
So that means
What does Scoot go over there and just change the whole what's it called?
I'm saying, like,
the whole just dynamics.
He's not that much better than Brandon Miller, man.
But the thing about the NBA is you don't never know who's gonna take that jump faster.
Man, this is what I'm telling you, right? Dude was fresh off a motherfucker telling him he was a murderer. They in the crowd screaming murderer. He dropped 40. He hit the game he hit the game time shot. He hit the game winning basket, man. He talked. Nah, I'm saying
He cold-blooded.
But see, if we talking Charlotte though, I feel like that Brandon Miller, his jump probably is gonna come quicker because if you put Scoot over there, he's gonna be behind LaMelo coming off the bench. You know, the only way he gonna get playing time, of course, is injuries. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way he's gonna just be automatically just moved up in the rotation if his injuries just get so bad.
They finna trade Terry Rozier. Melo finna play the 2, and he gonna play the 1, or vice versa.
Silly?
No, I'm not silly. Yeah, why? What if you?
I'm
Scoot is a
ahead.
generational point guard, right? He's a generational talent,
And
NBA ready body already, super athletic, and a decent shooter. He can work on it, improve it for sure. I'm saying I would just go ahead and let him play, get some running, and I get some pieces or get something back for Terry Rozier.
Man,
go along with that.
When it comes down to, man,
Terry Rozier in 2023 is crazy.
But
hey, I'm not having him be my starting shooting guard if I drafted one.
You know the path that Terry Rozier going on. That nigga reminded me a lot of who was that we had on the Mavericks? Dennis Smith
Monte
Jr.
Ellis.
Dennis Smith Jr.
on Charlotte too.
That's the path he going on right now, man.
Nah, Terry Rozier still. And they say generational, them buzzwords be a stretch. But Terry Rozier,
because I'm told every other draft he going number 1, right? Every other draft he going number 1. But
bro, look, Chris, I am a draft junkie. I'm a
you
junkie.
the one that's telling me.
I know. But this what I'm saying though. Brandon Miller is like that. Did I not tell you this dude? They're screaming murder at this dude. He dropped 40 in college.
Hey.
Won the game twice.
When it comes down to it, sometimes, man,
his mentality is not. I don't think he gonna fail, bro.
No, I think somebody made me realize why I like certain players, man. I need people that's been a troubled youth. I need niggas that's got in trouble, been in fights, been held at gunpoint, done drugs, family addicted to alcohol, family addicted to alcohol. I need niggas that been through some shit. Hey, nigga, beat the case. I need a dog. I need a dog, man. I need a dog. I need somebody that's been through some shit, man. I need somebody to let that translate on that court. Man.
Chris took it kind of real far, but he's right.
Hey,
what Chris Rock say? How you gonna talk about drug reform? You ain't smoke no reefer.
But yeah, bro, Chris ain't lying though. Bro, like, I gotta know he can handle adversity.
Heed my words. When you see Scoot catch the ball at the top of the key, pump fake, drive to the hole, and hit that motherfucker, that dunk gonna come with some issues. That dunk gonna come with some problems.
Yes. Yeah,
that dunk is gonna come. I'm a wrong nigga, but that dunk gonna come with some problems. When he catch that motherfucker at the top of the key, and man, that dunk that he landed on somebody's head is gonna come with some problems.
And think about what you want to put next to LaMelo, man. And that's another thing too, because I don't want to keep just assuming that LaMelo will get hurt, bro. He only 23, bro. Like I'm not just gonna be like I'm not gonna throw him
man.
away.
I don't know.
Better figure something out with him.
I gotta
They
figure
better-
something out because he going down the Lonzo path. Nah,
Man,
he gonna. I'm not gonna say that.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm my bad. But I don't know. They
Nah,
keep
man,
getting hurt. They keep getting hurt.
Lonzo got hurt young too, man. I'm telling you, man. I ain't wishing for it, but something might be going on.
I think LaMelo got hurt that second time just because he was like, man, we ain't got no chance.
Yeah, we finna get a pick. We finna get a top 5 pick.
We ain't got
That's
no
what he-
chance this year.
They told him. They told him
They
take
sat him
for.
down.
They
I'm
told him
with you,
take
right?
for
They sat him
Victor.
down. Yeah.
But
They
me
sat him
personally
down.
though, if you Melo need to hit that weight room, bro. He ain't gonna be able to keep playing that size.
He bigger than Halliburton. He getting bigger. Halliburton need to hit that weight room. Halliburton is little.
I mean, we can name a lot of people, but I'm just saying.
No,
Melo's getting hurt.
LaMelo need like you said, LaMelo,
They better
bro.
line
I
for
said,
Steph.
bro, Halliburton is frail. I said, God damn. I seen them by each other. That's why when you said that, Chris, him and LaMelo was right next to each other. Halliburton and LaMelo, bro. Halliburton is frail, man. But that was some good little talk, man. Y'all ready to get into? We only got 2 topics.
Yeah, I'm done. I said what I said. So
Brandon Miller over Scoop. Heat versus Nuggets game 2. So I don't know where we want to start, but my title was Bam is en route to a Finals MVP, man. If the Heat win, that boy's en route to a Finals MVP, bro. What would that mean for Jimmy Butler if Bam get a Finals MVP?
it's been too
nasty, huh?
It's been 2 games, but I don't think Bam's just gonna get it. It's gonna take more than that. Because I think for one, he took like 26 shots and scored like 25 points that first game. So I mean, he wasn't like just hitting on all cylinders or whatever. Like, and then I mean, he has had a good game, 2 solid games, put up some good numbers. But I mean, still a lot of games left. Jimmy can do something for sure, and I'm not just ready to just give it to him right now. Anyway,
anybody else? How do y'all feel about game 2? I feel like, man, I don't know, bro. I feel like that was the best possible Miami could play, and they still barely squeaked out a win. And Denver all played like trash, man. Outside,
Denver has some contributions from their bench now.
Oh, let's
from
talk
their
about
bench.
that.
I'm not talking about their starters. From their bench, they have some good contributions.
Let's talk about that. I think we gotta get bro up out of there. MPJ, that's my boy. We gotta get him out that lineup, man.
No,
He's not a serious one.
No.
Hold on, Ray. I'm gonna let you take it, man.
Yeah,
Ray, I'm gonna let you take it. I already know you wait.
You be switching like a razor blade, man. I don't even know where to start with you. 1 second you talk about Denver about to cook them dudes and sweep them boys. Next second you talking about, man, I don't know, it's about to go 7. Now you talking about MPJ need to be out of the lineup. You was just bigging him up.
He's an MPJ, the key to this season. He's an amazing shooter.
Bro, see, bro, it's all about growth, bro. Once you get new information, you get a new perspective. This is not the series for MPJ, bro. They run around them damn screens, them little ass guards. He can't even get to him, man. Like they're running around MPJ, bro, and then he not hitting shots. What y'all want me to do is play him anyway, play him regardless. Like, God damn, I like MPJ, but shit, sit his ass down. We trying to win championship.
Why ain't this the series? Who is he getting cooked by? He
say, man, he ain't standing for nobody.
Who can he not defend on their team?
Bro, he's looking bad in the off-ball actions that they are running. That's what's bad. He's not staying with shooters.
So it's all on MPJ.
Mostly
every shooter that make a shot, MPJ just saw him be guarding them.
No, Ray, what the hell? I'm just saying he's looking bad on defense. Christian Brown came in, him and Bruce Brown started clamping up.
What are we talking about? They started really getting cooked in that transition defense.
Denver looked bad in general on defense. They couldn't guard no.
They started getting cooked in transition. We just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it real. That's what happened. That's when Miami really started taking over in transition.
Ray, but this is what I'm saying. Gabe Vincent, he's smaller. Kyle Lowry was coming in. Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson. There's no reason for this big ass lumbering 6'10" Michael Porter Jr. trying to run around with all these niggas off all these off-ball actions when you can have Christian Brown, who we seen had real good flashes in game 2. I want to see what he can do in game 3. I want him to have more minutes. I want Bruce Brown to have more minutes.
Thank you for mentioning Duncan Robinson, because that boy had no business driving to the paint and finishing, and then flexing on the Nuggets on court.
That Duncan Robinson scored the craziest 10-point game ever.
Yeah,
that craziest 10-point game ever.
That fourth quarter start for him, that was big boy. That was big boy stuff. Now I ain't even tripping about him having a podcast, man. You gonna have your little podcast, Duncan, dog. Like
he pulled up a 3 in his face, in KCP face.
KCP play like trash. Take some of his minutes too. Bruce Brown.
That boy worried about being mic'd up during the game. That boy ain't care about playing no more.
That boy fouled 2 3-point shooters, man. Chris, we can't hear you. But man,
no, I was going to say that boy KCP fouled out. He had 6 points and 6 fouls.
That boy fouled out from the shooting guard position. That's always unacceptable, bro.
He was trying to argue when he fouled Strus. I'm like, bro, on the replay, you are holding his forearm.
Hey, Strus came up big too. Strus was.
Strus started off hot.
I mean, right now, if we talk about Finals MVP though, Jimmy and Bam kind of tied. I mean, Bam led the most of the points last game, but his efficiency was kind of off. And they both scored, I think, the same amount of points this last game, but I think Jimmy was just a little bit better. Just on the
Ray was talking shit. Ray was talking shit about Jimmy, Chris. He was talking about, man, Jimmy really wasn't doing nothing until the end and good defense. I'm like, bro, that's what he's supposed to do. That superstar shots and good defense the whole game.
Man, no, we have never praised somebody shooting 37%. I don't care how good they finish the game.
But bro, he held Jamal Murray to 18 points, man.
And obviously they only held you to 37% shooting.
But that's cool when, bro, they won the game and he made key plays down the stretch on offense.
They barely
key plays down the stretch on defense.
Not like they just, we got it there with no problems. No.
Say, man, they weren't supposed to win.
One possession where they could have went to overtime.
Denver ain't lost at home, right? Give them these dudes they props, man.
All right, what are we doing here? We talking about Jimmy Butler's play now. We're not talking about what the Heat did. We're talking about what Jimmy Butler did.
Why was Jimmy Butler just so bad to you?
He shot 37%, not even 40.
Nah, but when did he hit the shots? When it counted.
Man, so we acting like he just had a tremendous fourth quarter. That boy had like
I'm not saying that, but
in the fourth quarter.
Say, bro, you doing like what you say other people do. You only looking at stats. You just said 37%.
I was watching a game.
Talk about what he did.
You couldn't hit the side of a barn.
That's true. But that corner 3 was big. The defense on Jamal Murray was big. Like, they do play like a superstar when he needed to play like a superstar. As soon as Jeff Van Gundy was starting to talk shit about Jimmy Butler, that nigga hit a 3, man. Like, that's the shit that's the superstar shit we talking about. We're not saying he just had a great game. No, nothing like that. He was great when it counted. That defense on Jamal Murray.
What I said on the phone yesterday, DJ, because he played the same exact way he did in game 1. The only reason why his play was even significant in the fourth quarter because the team played good. If he played that same way and the team played the same way game 1, we'll be dogging Jimmy right now.
Nigga, that's hypotheticals. What happened?
His team put him in a position for him to even be in that situation.
Okay, that's what you got a team for. He been saying it this whole damn time. He said he trusts them niggas.
But we're not about to give Jimmy Butler all that credit like he was the one who got to that promised land and finished it off.
Right.
He didn't do that.
Right. Okay, so
he did it when it mattered most.
So Max Strus and Duncan Robinson should get all the credit. All the credit go to Max Strus and Duncan Robinson.
Gabe Vincent was.
Didn't have 10 points in that fourth quarter.
At the beginning, you gotta seal the deal.
When did they start pushing the lead? When did
they push the lead when Duncan Robinson
in the beginning, right?
Yeah, it's the beginning of the.
They started losing in the end, right? When Jimmy going off, that's when they started losing the lead, right? That's when Denver would start inching closer. So obviously, Jimmy Butler's numbers was not that great, like you trying to big it up for.
He contested that shot that Murray missed.
Like that wasn't even see. It's not even about that, Chris. Because watch Ray flipped it. He missed a shot, bro. This dude, that was great defense. Like legitimate, great one-on-one defense.
Shot. I mean, he just missed the shot though.
But did you not see his contest? He contested off the wrong foot with the wrong hand. Like Jimmy Butler even contested with the right hand. Like he went up this way, but he contested with that arm. Like he contested with his off arm, the only arm that he could use to put in Jamal Murray's face. Like he didn't even,
the thing about
that was perfect technique.
This the thing about the situation. Jamal was in. Everybody knew who was taking that shot, and they knew that he had to take a 3-point shot. Yes, it was great defense, but they knew that shot was coming. It wasn't like, oh man, he can drive past me or he can not. They knew what was coming. So yes, it was great defense, but they already knew what was coming. So the only thing that could happen was, oh man, either he gonna make a real great shot here, or it's gonna be considered great defense. That's the only two options here.
Let that be anybody else. Jamal Murray probably hitting their ass in the eye, man. Well, let's keep it.
I was about to say I think Jamal messed this. I think they messed themselves up by
Jamal Murray shoot like come on now, DJ.
I think Jamal Murray did like kind of screw himself by calling for that switch and having Jimmy come on him. I think he kind of fucked himself. If I'm having somebody switch,
I think he was anticipating the foul. I think
Jimmy was locking him up all game, man.
Get a shot off.
Jimmy was locking him up all game when he was on him. When Jamal Murray got the cooking, is when Jimmy was out the game, bro. Let's keep it a buck, man. Jimmy was locking him up all game, including the very last play, and that's what I'm praising Jimmy Butler for. He hit clutch shots in the fourth when he needed them clutch shots. And then he played amazing defense all game. He let his rest of his team eat. I don't see how we can praise LeBron for doing that against the Warriors.
I don't know. I don't know.
We praise LeBron for doing that.
I look at it differently though. I don't look at him getting locked up when he still got 10 assists. When he still shot 47% from the field, I don't look at that being locked up.
Man, dude averaged 27. He got held under his average in the playoffs.
Why did they lose the game?
That's the point, bro. Ray, no. If you hold a nigga under his averages, he held him 9 points under his average.
That's why they really lost. They got outplayed in that fourth.
But I'm saying, the
opening part of the fourth was when they really lost it.
But I'm saying, but you bringing up he shot this and he did that, but that wasn't with Jimmy Butler on him. If I bring up specific numbers what Jamal Murray did with Jimmy Butler on him, I'm sure it's not good. And you can know it with your eyeballs. That's what I'm talking about. Jamal Murray started cooking when Jimmy Butler was on that damn bench. We not gonna act like that, bro. That's all. It's just, Jokic's a monster.
So who was locking up Jimmy then?
Aaron Gordon, but y'all don't like Aaron Gordon. You said he suck on defense, so
never said that. I said I laughed when you said he was going lock up LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron locked up his damn self and threw away the keys. Stupid ass.
Talking about
Aaron Gordon is a great defender. He has been in the playoffs.
He a good defender.
You such a hater, man.
We call everybody who do a good job great nowadays.
Okay,
I remember we used to always just say good job. Now everybody say great job nowadays. Like, God, dog, man.
Great job. Hey, man, chill.
You ain't wrong. Go ahead, Luke.
I was just gonna say, like, Jimmy Butler also had 9 assists too. So you want to talk about like Jamal Murray getting 10? Jimmy Butler had 9 too because he was helping his teammates get hot. He was helping Max Strus get those threes. He was helping. I'm not gonna say for Duncan Robinson because that was more Bam, but either way, that he was getting his teammates involved.
Duncan Robinson.
Jimmy, this is what I'm gonna say about Jimmy Butler.
I got you.
Jimmy Butler always impact the game positively. Like from what when he shoot bad, it's ugly, but he still find other shit to do, bro.
I mean, you can say that about any superstar in a game they win.
No, you can't. Some of these niggas, if they shot ain't falling, get their ass out the game. Man.
And they consider a superstar?
Oh,
well.
That's true. I felt like KD played good, and he was shooting like shit. So it's like, yeah, I see that.
This dude in. I wasn't ain't gonna bring that dude up.
Oh shit.
Bro, here you go, man. But I was telling y'all this too. Erik Spoelstra, I think he right after Greg Popovich, great coaches I done seen.
Phil Jackson?
I don't
Okay.
count Phil. That's a little bit before my
So
era.
hold on. So that does bring up an interesting
We
conversation.
seen him win 2.
Hold on.
Actually
Hold
went
on.
5.
So that does bring up an interesting conversation, right? So so when we talk about Pop, you know, we talk about him having David Robinson, of course, Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony, of course, Kawhi. Who the hell I'm missing?
Boris Diaw.
Parker.
Parker. My bad. Parker. So he said who?
You always said Boris Diaw. We not paying attention to that. Go ahead, Chris, man.
That's cool. So, but then when we talk about so that's who pretty much Greg won all of his rings with, right? Then we see what he's doing now. So then when we go to Phil, he had Michael and Pippen for all of 6. And then for the other 5, he had Kobe. Well, shit, pretty much Kobe. He had Kobe for all the other 5. So, and that's really the only, like, I ain't trying to start. I'm just saying what I hear. I'm just trying to get y'all opinion. When we talk about Erik Spoelstra, of course, he had LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of people talking about him as being like one of the better coaches we've seen, you know, in the past 20, 30 years, just because we saw the success we had with the type of course, we could say he's had a superstar roster since Bron, D Wade, and them. But then we see, okay, he took a little break, wasn't making it. Only player he got was Jimmy Butler, and he's made it, you know, to at least the East. He's made it to the playoffs every year since Jimmy got there.
It ain't no top 10 pick on his team. Like, outside of Kevin Love, but
having 3 All-Stars this year.
Who?
3.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle was an All-Star?
Yeah. Not this year, but before.
Man,
hold on.
This rock, man.
Wait,
go ahead, get him, Chris.
I'm talking about All-Stars, bro. I'm talking about who went to the All-Star game off that team this year.
Bam.
Bam.
And that's it. The
Jimmy
best player.
All NBA.
But the best player we're talking about was at least an All-Star. That's all I'm saying.
Man, Ray know what's going on. That team, that roster is not that good, bro. That roster is not that good, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
Compared to the talent,
not that good, man.
Compared to the other talent in the East, that team is not as talented.
Compared to the other talent in the NBA.
Okay,
man.
but even still, so let's just go off of this team right now, and let's compare them to some of these other teams that have been into the finals. Since we want to go there, you have a second team All-NBA who wasn't an All-Star in Jimmy Butler, and you have Bam Adebayo who was an All-Star. La-di-da. Let's name one of Greg Popovich's team, shall we? You want to go to Kobe and Shaq team? You want to go the Michael and Scotty team and Dennis team? Let's go to Greg Popovich. Do you want to go the Tim Duncan MVP year? Do you want to go to Tony Parker final MVP year? Where do you want to go if that's where y'all trying to go with this conversation? Because y'all
right behind Pop. You think Spoelstra above Pop? I think
he's if he wins this shit, bro, I think it's a legit conversation.
Pop got a ring without Parker, and Manu was even there yet.
He still had David Robinson.
David Robinson wasn't David Robinson.
Ray just
David Robinson was David Robinson, like how we think he was in those playoffs.
Ray don't give no credit to nobody that's doing it now. He only give credit to people that did it back then. Man.
Come on, man. Come on,
Ray.
I
don't know why.
Ray, David Robinson on that squad winning rings before he had Tim Duncan.
The fact you don't give no credit to Spoelstra.
Because I'm not putting Spoelstra on the same level as Pop, I'm not going to get that means I'm not giving him credit at all.
Why he
nobody
not
in their right? Nobody in
as
their
a coach, as a
is
coach,
looking at Spoelstra at the same level as no Pop.
That's
just what it is.
What the hell? I don't watch them. I don't watch them both.
Just because he can't,
if he wins this shit, bro, I feel like he's right there.
Well, this is 4th final.
I'm sorry.
Y'all put him over Kerr.
Hold on. In that same
hell yeah.
Hey man, don't let me get we can start that Steve Kerr shit too. Steve Kerr inherited that team.
Kerr won 2 without KD.
Steve Kerr inherited that team. Bro, we forget that Mark Jackson was building that team. They were getting better when they let him go.
Bro,
yeah.
So why do we call Pat Riley an all-time great coach when he inherited that Lakers team? He didn't draft them boys; they was already there. But we call him an all-time great coach.
I look at Pat Riley better as a GM than a coach because I give Pat Riley credit for winning that one with Miami, bro. If anything, because I say the same thing. Pat inherited that team too, like you said.
He took an AC to the finals.
I don't talk about Pat. Who talks about Pat Riley like that?
Hey, by that same logic though,
I like Pat Riley more as a GM than I ever really did as a coach.
Do you realize that Pat Riley has been a part of 27% of all championships in the NBA as a player, coach, and GM?
That is fine.
We talking about Erik Spoelstra and how he stack up to Popovich, Steve Kerr, and them dudes. He just as good, if not better, as a coach.
I don't know about better. As a coach. I don't know about better, dude, because as a coach, he done with LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. Now he the coach, right? He done blew 2 finals.
He got 2. Hold on. So
I blame that one against the Mavericks.
We killing somebody for being 2-2 in the finals.
No,
with that squad.
He 2-3.
I'm not. No,
with that squad.
I'm not killing them, but at the same time, if you can't say, "Oh, Greg Popovich, he's doing what he's supposed to." But if he's doing what he's supposed to do, what's wrong with that? But Erik Spoelstra not doing what he's supposed to with the super team as well.
See, Chris, I don't got him over Pop. But I got him in that conversation.
Do you remember the team that Pop beat him with?
I got him under Pop. I got him right there. I got him over
just
Steve
as good.
Kerr.
No, Well, I wish we could go back.
He's just as good. He's just as good, but I got him under.
He's just as good. He had prime LeBron.
Bro, if I gotta say, LeBron was out there sweating, cramping up. His headband was coming out. LeBron was having a meltdown, man.
So now it's LeBron's fault and not the coach.
Say, man, I got Erik Spoelstra after Pop.
The coach should have realized
I got him over Kerr.
Player was out there carrying them boys, and he should have got him a break.
Spoelstra better than Kerr. I ain't gonna say he better than Pop. He's better than Kerr. I don't care what nobody.
Kerr would, man, okay.
I don't know about that either.
So what do you think Spoelstra looks like as a coach for the Warriors?
Oh, but hold on. In my defense, if we gonna talk about coaching, outside of Jordan Poole, who has Steve Kerr developed? And Jordan Poole ain't even that much as a development. We talking about somebody taking these undrafted no-name niggas to the finals, man. Come on, bro. Steve Kerr ain't done that.
Turned him to a bum. He got to Detroit. That nigga immediately looks better than he ever did.
Steve Kerr ain't done that, man. If you want to say that Steve Kerr is great at working with what he's got as far as people that he brings in, that is fine.
Y'all, yeah, Kevon Looney.
Tyler Hero has developed good to y'all.
Look at this.
Bam Adebayo has finally started showing us what he should have been doing in the playoffs. I don't know how many years. This is good development.
You do realize that this same superstar that everybody was talking about, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero averaged more points than him in the regular season, right? You do realize that, right? Tyler Hero's gotten better every year.
Tyler Hero's not.
And on top of that, this dude got 5-6 undrafted players getting major minutes in the playoffs for like 3 years straight, man. Like we not finna act like this, man. We not finna act like he ain't developing these niggas.
So y'all,
he developing niggas I haven't even heard of.
So just because
y'all pick and choose when y'all want to clown these players.
Hold on. First of all,
then y'all want to turn around and say,
yes, I clown them.
First of all,
I still go. I'm gonna say that
the only reason why you said picking and choosing is because you really directed that towards DJ because he was talking about these niggas ain't even gonna be.
It's funny to make fun of undrafted players in the playoffs and in the finals. No, hold on. Yes, I make fun of them. It's fun.
Bam and Tyler Hero, the two guys y'all saying is good developed. They done developed good since they came in the league when they haven't.
See, you just trying to argue. You just trying to argue.
I ain't get to see Tyler Hero this postseason, man, because I wanted to see him. Dude got hurt the first game,
Ray just trying to argue, bro. Erik Spoelstra is a masterful coach, man.
Because he
rotations, bro, from his player development to his rotations to his in-game adjustments, bro. What does Erik Spoelstra not do good as a coach? That you can.
I'm not saying that, but if we're gonna talk about y'all just discrediting Steve Kerr because he got a team and he winning.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Crazy. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
know.
That's
Say,
fine.
man,
Just
Steve
about,
Kerr,
bro. Just about every finals they went to on what's called Kerr had a new what's called supporting cast. And y'all act like they don't change
He
the whole
had the
dynamics of
same
everything. He
three
still was
people,
successful.
Ray. He had the same three people. And if
Look at
but
let me name the starting center.
So how about this though? So if we gonna say that he was so good, why he if at least one of them go down, why couldn't he figure it out? Those are still two. It's what you say. They all-star players. They all NBA players. All defensive
can't
players.
win without Draymond.
You want to bring up resumes, man. So come on, bro. What have we seen Steve Kerr do without those three? What have we seen him do?
This is how we know Erik Spoelstra better coach than Steve Kerr. If you gave Steve Kerr a group like what Spoelstra got right now, they not doing nothing. You want to know how I know? Because when they did they lost to Memphis when they had a crew like what Spoelstra got, man. They lost to Memphis in the play-in, bro. That boy can't without his top tier talent, bro. He's not out coaching nobody.
That boy had Curry around him with some 8th graders.
Jimmy Butler's playing with undrafted. So you can't,
dude.
You just want to argue. You
can't.
Okay, so
you just want to argue.
Oh man,
I think it's different, but I think it's different as far as how the teams are built too.
I like Steve Kerr's system and how he built it around his best players, but we're talking about role players and playing and coaching with less. Steve Kerr has never showed us he can coach with less, and he's never showed us he can turn role players.
What he has shown us.
Erik Spoelstra's barely showed us that he can coach with more.
You want to know what Steve Kerr has shown us? He can coach a dynasty. And every coach ain't built for that.
Man, that fake-ass dynasty you had Kevin Durant, of course. Like, come on, bro. Quick. See, everybody be nasty with this shit. Cause like,
but now that's
just such a dynasty when you had the set.
They went to 3 finals without, and they won 2 of them.
We'll talk about that. Don't get to talking about what KD did because you quick to discredit it. What the hell? And then you go add it on. Oh, this dynasty.
We talking about Kerr coaching.
How do you? I could have coached that goddamn team, man. Stop that. I'd be like, KD, Curry, y'all go do y'all shit, man.
Well, you would have went out there and said, "All right, Curry, go 1-on-1," and then wonder why we losing. We got the best team in the league.
Ray, you full of it, man. You full of it, dog. You can't discredit Kevin Durant and his championship.
I ain't giving Curry that much credit, man. I'm sorry.
Man, I
said Steve Kerr coached a dynasty.
That's fine.
How many times have we seen super talented teams, and we like, man, they just ain't got the right coach.
Man,
everybody ain't built to be able to handle that much talent on one team. We done seen it too many times.
Man, look, the reason why a lot of times that people can't handle talent is because they get them when egos is already built, man. Steve Kerr got that team before them niggas was even somebody's, man.
That's the only thing before Kobe and Shaq won. That's exactly what Dale Harris was saying about the Lakers.
Okay, man, let's segue into
before Kobe and Shaq won their first finals. They was getting talked about like that. Egos too big in locker rooms. Too much pride. Nobody wants. Next thing you know, Phil come in town. Next thing you know, 3-peat from the jump.
Can we segue into Heat versus Nuggets game 3? Heat versus Nuggets game 3. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous for them, but I ain't go cap. I ain't really nervous, but I don't know if they can get game 3. But how we feeling about game 3 and how important is this game?
I'll kick it off since I got on late. I don't know so much about just game 3 in general, but just as far as these 2 games going back, I definitely feel like that. Just me saying it since I picked the Heat, they have to at least split. I feel like the Nuggets are definitely gonna take one, just because I don't feel like that. I know. Boy, this is a goddamn hard-ass finals to critique, boy.
It is.
This shit just don't even look right.
It is.
But I will say this though. I feel like that they gonna split. I feel like that Miami go ahead and take the game 3, just because I feel like they finally found something that can work. Because I did say I feel like it'll be a lot harder for Denver to win if they try to make Jokic, more of a scorer instead of a facilitator. Now he still dropped 40 on their head, but when you can keep Jamal Murray under 20, you might be doing something. Especially if KCP and Michael Porter Jr. ain't hitting shots. If somebody off the bench go give me 10 to 15, I can live with that. But as long as them starters ain't out, and then on top of that, which is still shocking, this is the second game in a row Miami is shooting better for them niggas from 3. I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna last, but to your credit, DJ, I feel like the reason why that is because a lot of people don't realize Michael Porter Jr. was a big contribution to why their 3-point percentage was so high. And if he's not hitting, and it's just Jokic doing a behind the head toss it up shot, or Murray getting one all of a sudden, their 3-point percentage is gonna stay probably right around 38-39%. So if you get Gabe Vincent, Max Strus hitting a couple threes and getting hot, Jimmy Butler hit his 2-3 a night, they're gonna be over them. So for the Heat to win, make Jokic a scorer. I'm gonna keep saying it. Denver just got to hit shots. They got to be smarter on defense. But I am gonna pick Miami to win Game 3.
Okay. Anybody else want to jump in for our jump in?
Yeah, let me hop in real quick. I'd like Chris said, I think it's gonna be a split. This game is important. I mean, this game is important along with Game 4, as both teams need to split. And ideally, Denver's really pressured to get one of these games, because if you let the Heat get both, and I mean, it's not really as much of a series anymore. I think the Heat got their legs back after playing that tough Game 7. They got a little bit of rest underneath them. They ready to shoot now. Now they finna be coming home. You finna see more of the role players, ready to shoot, ready to let that thing fly. You might see some of the Caleb Martins come out, because he's been quiet lately, but he might come out, shoot better. Duncan Robinson might feel more comfortable. Max Strus continue to feel more comfortable. So you might see the shooting, good 3-point shooting remain. And then Jimmy Butler also might up the scoring as well. So with that, I think the Heat gonna come out and get Game 3. And I think Denver, with their backs against the wall, gonna go ahead and get Game 4.
Damn, bro. Before you go, I just thought about something, is Tyler Hero coming back for Game 3, or is that like
He still ain't been cleared yet.
He's not clear.
okay? I don't know how I feel about him coming back, bro.
Shit. Why not?
I mean, okay, just because when you have somebody coming back from an injury, it's because he broke his hand. So it's just one of the things. If you're not hitting the way I need you to hit, like yourself, I can't risk putting you out there.
Just sit him down.
He gonna have a short leash.
Yeah, just sit him down. I mean,
Yeah,
you want all your guns, man. You want every bullet in your gun.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is just because this last game was so close, nip and tuck. They literally won the game because Jamal Murray missed the 3. You know what I'm saying? So do I want to risk even giving him that much of a leash? And then on top of that, the chemistry. Like, yeah, Erik Spoelstra is one of the best coaches using this rotation, but that's just kind of something I'm thinking of, But I ain't thinking about that before I made my prediction or whatever.
With me, it just comes down like why I was talking Spoelstra so hard. It just comes down to coaching. Remember, Chris, you was like, you thought this was gonna be a better coaching matchup for Erik Spoelstra. He blowing Mike Malone out the water, man. That dude is just like, the coaching gap in this series is just too high, bro. And
let's see what Mike Malone do.
We go see, but when he could have called a timeout that last play and actually ran a set or something, because everybody know that.
I don't think that was. Yeah,
I mean, you don't got to. You don't got to, but
I think they were better off.
I do. I think it was fine.
That's cool, but you could have called a timeout. I feel like you played MPJ, KCP, Jeff Green too many minutes when they wasn't working. we already talked about this. LeBron not going to Dallas, and he's going to stink if he do. But
Hell no, he better not go to Dallas. I could barely afford the goddamn games now.
but I just think, man, Mike Malone getting out coached, and I don't like Mike Malone rotations. I feel like Christian Brown minutes need to go up, Bruce Brown minutes need to go up because Miami is playing smaller guards and they running a lot more off ball actions, and they're taking advantage of their small size against Denver's big size. And I feel like Mike Malone got to play his smaller players that could like combat that on defense. So that's my biggest thing. What I want to see in Game 3. The coaching adjustments. Like you said, Mike Malone gonna have to make adjustments to the adjustments, Chris. And that's what I want to see in Game 3. Because I want to see Bruce Brown and Christian Brown minutes go up. I want to see Jeff Green minutes go down, MPJ minutes go down, and I want to monitor KCP minutes. Because KCP played terrible in Game 2. And he just, so that's really what I'm watching for in Game 3. It's not necessarily the stars or this and that. I'm watching the coaches Game 3 because in the finals is the most underrated series when it comes to coaching. That's the most important series when it comes to coaching, man, because you got to adjust to another great team. So every little bit counts, and I'm watching the coaching matchup. So that's my spiel on Game 3. Who gonna win that coaching matchup? So, put that boy Christian Brown in. Ray was talking in that noise about Christian Brown. Christian Brown was their best player off the bench the other day, man.
And they lost.
Right.
He can't be your best player off the bench. Bro, come on now. That cannot be your best player coming off the bench.
Bruce Brown, but I'm talking about defensively. I'm talking about just for the matchup against the Heat.
I mean, we know what he brings on the defense, man.
But you not feeling my point though? Don't you want to see more Christian Brown?
His defense ain't that great to the point where he should be your best player off the bench and y'all gonna win.
You talk about
more than step up.
You talk about his MPJ hype. Christian Brown's not a guard.
He is. He's a shooting guard.
He's tall. He's lanky.
Shooting guard. He's like 6'5", 6'6". Long arms, athletic, play good in transition. Bro, when he started getting them steals, that Denver team, that's when they got their lead. We're not going to act like Denver, the best we seen of Denver was in that third quarter where Jokic was the spearhead. But in that second quarter, man, Christian Brown changed the game for Denver. His energy, his defense, his transition play, man, that's what changed the tide in the beginning. Because Jokic started coming through in that third, but Christian Brown set it off in that second. Because we not gonna act like Nuggets wasn't stinking it up in the first quarter. The starters, we're not gonna do that. Christian Brown changed the dynamic of that team, and I want him to see him get more minutes. And I was telling y'all about him. Right? Oh, my prediction. My bad. My prediction. Nuggets winning game 3.
Yeah, Nuggets. Okay.
By 8. Ray, you got a prediction for game 3?
The spread? I'm about to say you going above the spread. That boy going bold.
Man, Nuggets way better than them dudes, man.
Yeah, I know. You keep telling yourself that.
We done said that every series about the Heat.
So what's your predictions, Ray? MPJ got to really step up.
He really do. I think we see a MPJ come out in the first quarter. Kind of like
that's really when it's got to happen because I think I've noticed that he go off early, then after that he is quiet.
But that's the thing, man. When he come out firing on all cylinders, that just does something to the whole team. So I feel like it depends on what MPJ we get in. It depends on what KCP we get in. And if Bruce Brown can bounce back.
I don't think Bruce Brown played that bad.
Hey, you didn't see him talking crazy, did you?
Yes, I actually did. when Kyle Lowry hit him in the eye with that jumper, then Bruce Brown came back.
I mean, he did a little point, whatever, but he wasn't. Man, usually he talking all game, even on the bench. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Ain't nobody even talking back. Are you like you just want to start something? But I mean, the two people I need to step up is in that starting lineup.
And, who you say
KCP
they
was
was
shooting
KCP?
lights out just last series. I'm like, bro, you've been
So you don't like my idea, Ray, of sitting them two and play Christian Brown and Bruce Brown just more minutes just because of the matchups with the smaller Heat guards?
I don't think that's the solution. Sitting both of them.
Not sitting them, just reducing their minutes.
Oh yeah, you see, MPJ only got 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. So I guess they're already kind of following your strategy of playing them less.
But what's your prediction?
Give me Nuggets by 4.
Nuggets by 4. So let's recap the predictions. Chris, who you have?
I got the Heat tomorrow.
Chris?
I got the Heat.
Ray?
Nuggets.
Me? Nuggets. So 2 for the Nuggets, 2 for the Heat. We're gonna see where this goes. That's pretty much it. Y'all got anything else to say? Anything we ain't hit that y'all wanna go over?
Don't let them Heat cook them Nuggets too long, man. I like my shit extra crispy, not burnt.
It says, y'all think it would be a good idea to start Brown? He's been playing good deep. See, I like you, Moses. I like you. I've been saying that. I tried to say Christian Brown was good before the series started. Ray shitted on him. Ray shitted on Christian Brown.
Bro, he was struggling to get minutes because he wasn't out there doing nothing.
But you know, he's a rookie. I mean, I just watched him win a championship at Kansas and seeing that he got role player NBA potential.
Bro, he
so
was
like,
bringing up an NCAA. Like, come on, man.
Bro, see,
and the NBA said that he was looking lost at times in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. You bringing up a championship in college.
Ray, where do you? I want my role players to be college players that had a lot of success in the NCAA tournament.
So was he not looking? So when he was, that's all I'm saying.
He's a rookie though. I got faith in he will figure it out because when he was at Kansas, he didn't get good to his second, third year at Kansas. So I feel like he gonna have that same thing in the NBA.
Like you don't got time. You don't got time to wait on people to figure it out in the NBA finals.
Especially when you trying to go. Especially when you pushing for a championship.
They should have did that early in the year.
That's another problem I got with Mike Malone. I feel like Mike Malone, Thomas Bryant should be getting some kind of minutes. Reggie Jackson should get some kind of minutes. Or they should have been. Not now. It's too late. But we should have been seeing some of them in the playoffs. So just in case you would have needed them. I'm just saying. Jeff Green? Don't laugh at me, LaChris. Jeff Green?
He get minutes.
And he wasn't looking that good, man.
Bro, he got laid up on by Duncan Robinson and then got flexed on out.
That's what I'm saying. Jeff Green wasn't it, man. Jeff Green wasn't it the other day, man.
You wouldn't let Bruce Brown start into that?
Bruce Brown has entered the chat. No, shit.
I think Bruce Brown would be better off the bench because he can score and defend. Christian Brown ain't gonna give you too much offense.
Well then, okay.
I mean, he could score in transition and he could hit the occasional open 3. But Bruce Brown be kind of getting a little buckets. Like Bruce Brown was getting that lane, hit you with the floater, get all the way to the rim, hit the shot. Like you need a little punch come off the bench. You put Bruce Brown in the starting lineup, we'll go get some buckets.
Hopefully MPJ can do some better shooting off the bench.
Man, MPJ get moved to the bench, he gonna be crying, man. He gonna be sulking, bro. That's my boy. But if you move him to the bench, that boy his confidence is shot, man.
So you heard what D'Angelo Russell said.
Do y'all think Tyler Hero will make a difference in this series if he come back? It depends on his jumper falling. If his jumper ain't falling,
if that shot ain't falling, come sit next to me, son.
Y'all heard what he said about why he ain't came back yet?
Did he say the same thing Zion said? He don't feel like
no. Yeah, he was just like let them mess the chemistry up and all that.
And then he said he said he still got a little soreness to his hand when he shoots. So he said until he get that back all the way comfortable to his liking, he ain't going.
All right, don't bring your ass back. You get a ring, we ain't counting it. We go be like, man, that ain't good, man. Nigga go to Utah somewhere. He go like, man, I'm an NBA champion. We go, no, you ain't, nigga.
Shit.
Hey
Don't
man,
let
you
him
done
tell it. That motherfucker gonna be that motherfucker gonna be in Miami Beach flexing like a motherfucker with that ring.
Josh
Right?
Carroll.
Watch the post if they win for Udonis Haslam.
Man, y'all forget, man. Tyler Hero, Miami, man. Tyler Hero, a pretty boy. Them skis is down there in Miami Beach. Ain't gonna give a damn how he got that ring.
Boy, as soon as they win a championship, Tyler Hero don't play. Tyler Hero is gone, man. He's going to Utah. I keep telling y'all that. Bam really needs to play the 4.
Since he missed it.
He's way too undersized at the 5. We've been saying that. Chris, that's Chris point
Moses,
right
hold on, nigga.
Hey,
I like this dude. Who is this?
Moses. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We like you, Moses. You know what I'm saying?
He done agree with me. Shit all goddamn year. Hold on, Moses.
Hey,
shit.
that's
what.
Hey, that's why they got Cody Zeller in there. That's why they got Kevin Love in there. Go help out with that side.
Chris,
look, Chris, I give you that. Dog. I give, bro. Hey, Chris, though. Kevin Love man was playing some good minutes.
He could have led with Kevin Love. Don't lead with no goddamn Cody Zeller, man.
Yeah, he was trolling. Cody Zeller had some good minutes too, though.
And he had a tough layup over on Jokic. X over 2 people.
Okay.
Ray, you can
but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At times he was looking terrible. At times Cody Zeller was looking bad.
Ray, you can hit a layup on Jokic, man.
Cody Zeller get cooked by Jokic. Yeah, as he should.
I mean, everybody was. Jokic said every time he scored somebody next.
That third quarter from Jokic was that was crazy. He was literally saying, "Y'all nobody gonna help me. All right, I'll do it myself."
That nigga had his shit on Hall of Fame.
Oh man. Say, bro, Jokic don't get, bro. I want Jokic and Jimmy to get a ring, man. Hey. So I love this finals. It don't matter.
Jimmy got to get this
Jimmy.
one. Jimmy don't get this one.
He not gonna get one.
If Jimmy don't get this, we probably
he not finna get one if he don't get this one. This is his last chance.
I got good faith Nuggets will be back.
Yeah. That's why I feel like, Jimmy win this
hurt.
one. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Does this hurt Denver if they do lose to this Heat team?
No, really. I don't think it does.
Not really.
We can say what we want to, bro. They still made it to the finals.
That's crazy.
I don't be caring about none of that, bro.
That is crazy. If this Nuggets team lose to that Miami team, y'all just gonna sweep that on the rug.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's gonna look bad, but at the same time, they have the opportunities to do it again and redeem themselves. Yeah. It's gonna be on the same arc as LeBron, D Wade, and them when they first lost, when they first were together. Now it's like, all right, y'all better win the next
DJ
one.
Tell it. DJ hold LeBron losing to the Spurs dynasty as a 22-year-old.
Don't get me wrong. If Jokic lose to this Heat team, that is disgusting. But I think before we can just kill him too much, he gonna be done got another 1 or 2. He would have got back to another finals 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna look at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. What would Jokic or Butler rank if they win a ring? Butler gonna be top 75. Jokic will be top 30. Top 25.
I don't know. That's a good 100 question. Anniversary.
Or as what I've seen, Jokic would probably be a top 10 player
of all time
that I've seen.
Oh, that
okay.
Oh yeah,
you've seen.
When we go debut our list, cause man,
I think we should roll it out like by week. Like we should drop 10 at a time.
Yeah. And send me your list. I know it's kind of cheating. But send me your list so I can make the graphics. I'll make the graphics. And look, Chris, like if y'all want to make a top 40 list of people that y'all seen, y'all can too. But Chris said he just wanted to critique our list. He already said, man, I ain't doing this.
I ain't doing this shit.
So
I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah.
1 through 40. Dirk.
Damn. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. Because I'm so proud of my list. I ain't gonna lie. And my headphones finna die, so we got to wrap this. But Jimmy Butler will definitely be top 75. He gonna be on the 100 list if he get a chip. Jokic, he'll be a top 20 player all time. Do y'all think Ime makes the Rockets a playoff team? Hell no.
No, not this year.
I gotta see what they get in the offseason. I gotta see what they get in the offseason.
He gotta make some moves. He'll probably.
I mean, they might make a big move.
Yeah, we got to see what they do in the offseason. But if they gonna do it strictly through the draft, he gonna probably need about 2-3 years before they start making some noise.
They'll probably be in a play-in, knocking on that door, maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, nigga. These teams, some of these teams in the West, they go. Well, shit, they might take the Lakers spot.
On my all-time list, just letting y'all know, I got Giannis top 10, and he's over KG. Don't give a damn, Ray.
Hey,
that's cool.
Hey, save your list. You got
Giannis top 10.
Because I'm not gonna say nothing till
Yeah, I'm about to see this list. You got him top 10.
Mm-hmm. And I got Carmelo.
I got top 10, and he over KD.
Okay, wait. Let me clear.
And I got Carmelo over 2 former MVPs.
Who'd you say, Ray?
I said I got Curry in my top 10, and he over KD.
Let me.
Jaylen Brown in Houston. You, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about that, Moses. But keep going, y'all.
Let me clarify something. So, is this that you've seen? Is this okay? I seen them. So now take their prime, or how they playing when you see them?
Just how good was you with my eyeballs looking at you?
So you see KG in his twilight years.
I see KG in Minnesota.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying no. I'm saying if you did, just for this hypothetical or whatever.
Oh,
I mean, we're not gonna. I mean, that's the case though.
I can't.
Every player.
I seen Charles Barkley. I seen Michael Jordan. I can't do that.
Yeah. So.
So we didn't see those guys in their prime though. So we can't put them there.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, bro, a good rule of thumb: make a list after Jordan's last final run in '98.
But see, that's kind of what it is, though, Chris. It's kind of what it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then it'll work. Then it will work.
Yeah.
Mine
started like 02.
I would say mine really kind of started in that. Really, the Lakers 3-peat. That's when I really
that's a good
playing basketball before then. But when I actually started, like my brothers and my dad was like, "No, come sit down and actually watch it." That's when
That's a good place to start because shit, Bron came into the league in 03. So that's only 5 years, like 5-6 years later.
But man, Moses, tap in with us, man. We gonna do another episode Thursday at 7:30. If you're watching, like, comment, subscribe, man. The podcast gonna only get better.
They gonna send that nigga Jaylen Brown to purgatory.
If Jaylen Brown go to Houston, man, man.
That's literally just gonna be something that eBay can be familiar with, bro. But hey, bro, I will say,
ain't nobody made no fumbling compilation of Jaylen Brown with that fumbling noise, like that nigga.
Not with the fumbling noise, but I done seen one. I done seen a couple of them actually.
Go ahead, Chris. What you saying?
Who you gonna get the biggest bag this off? Shit, somebody do for a contract.
Jaylen Brown, Kyrie. Let me think. Them the two off the top of my head. James. I mean, if Houston is dumb enough to pay James Harden all that money, then James Harden. But I don't see why you would do that.
I want to know who's going. I want to know who finna pay Draymond. That's who I want to. That's what I want to know. How much are they gonna pay that nigga?
No, he gonna opt in.
Podcast network like he been doing.
Huh?
Yeah, he gonna opt in this year.
Podcast network like he been doing. But go ahead, look at what
I say Draymond probably finna opt in. If he opt out, he's stupid. But if he better opt in this year.
Draymond ain't getting it.
That nigga might opt out to get. I mean, the only reason why he gonna opt in is because he know he not gonna get that money nowhere else, bro.
We gotta wrap up. But who could use Draymond, man? Who wants that skill set, man? You take that shit over there to Dame, but you still gonna need something else.
Shanghai Dragons.
Stop.
He said, "Who Dwight Howard play for? They need a facility."
The Guangdong Fighting Tigers.
Oh man. Lakers need Draymond. Oh boy, he better not, man. That'll be the most clogged paint we'd have never seen, man.
And they would like him, so AD can. Maybe he can play the 5 then.
So he can pass to AD on a curl in the mid post.
Yeah.
Man, Draymond
I was
will look
gonna
so
say
nasty.
send
anywhere.
him to purgatory. I was gonna say send him to purgatory too.
D word too much. You know how many times he gonna call 80?
Man, bro. Oh, you could, bro. I ain't gonna stand Jaylen Brown, Draymond Green, and James Harden. Y'all like that?
Ew.
What is
Nah.
Draymond
Well,
doing
Moses,
on
we
that
tried.
team? Draymond works better with people that are off ball or that can play off ball.
Send his ass to
Portland
Send his ass to Indiana.
or Indiana? I was gonna say Indiana.
Got 40% free 3-point shooters.
I was gonna say Indiana.
Y'all got Halliburton. I don't want the Halliburton to not have the ball. Like to give it to Draymond? Nah.
So Halliburton operates like a true point guard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like him.
You can see his ass over there. You can
Send him to
you can
Portland.
really send him to Houston with all them niggas that just go take shots all damn day.
Send him to Portland so we can have another excuse for Dame.
Dame is so trash. No offense. Not trash, but right now, them empty calorie stats.
Dang.
Not even empty stats, they empty calories.
Dang.
It's like eating an herb, bro. But y'all ready to wrap this?
Air sandwich.
Yes, them air sandwich stats. That's a new bro. We're gonna coin that air sandwich stats.
Oh
Worse
shit!
than empty stats. Nigga say this shit don't mean nothing. That nigga was at the
Damn,
draft
man.
lottery.
All right, man. Wrap this up so we can have this meat.
All
I'm
right.
trying to have some tacos.
That'll be it for Hoop Historians.
That's
It's your
it.
boy Diddy Knows Ball. The two Chris's and Ray. I said two
Thank
Chris's
you.
to save some time.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. We out. Damn, I didn't even click end yet.